First edition for 2020 of the Inside Scoop, sponsored by the HPBA. Renee Kierans here with Paul Attard, and Paul Attard is the TRPB, and you're going to tell us exactly what that is. Tattoo analyst. Tell us exactly what you do and what you're going to be doing with this horse, Paul.
Okay, so I'm the TRPB, which is the Thoroughbred Racing Protective Bureau, which stands for Integrity in the Game of Racing, verifies horses who are who they say they are. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing is they've implemented a new microchip technology replacing the lip tattoo. So foals need to have a microchip implanted in their neck or in their nasal area when they're young. I come along when the horse comes to racing, scan them, and the foal papers, digital foal papers, populate on my tablet. I run through the markings and make sure everything's correct and that the horse is actually who it's supposed to be.
So what happens if you come to a horse and sometimes they change a little bit, or perhaps the markings were not as obvious when they were just little foals? What happens if you have to make a correction to the information on the digital tattoo?
Okay, so if there's a minor discrepancy, then what we do is we have full paper corrections issued by the Jockey Club. We mark down what the issue is. If it's a major issue, we have to make sure the horse wasn't mixed up with some other horses, a young horse, a young foal, just to make sure that we have the right horse here.
Okay, and now when we used to go to the paddock judge would flip, or the horse identifier rather, would flip the tattoo under their lip and have a look at that. What do they do now when a horse goes over to race that we have these digital tattoos?
Okay, so when I'm done my process here, I place approved or verified on the horse's digital papers, and that places a permanent stamp on the digital papers. So the identifier in the paddock just now has to scan them, and when they have the papers populated on their tablet, they see that the TRPB has approved the horse, and that means that's in place of a lip tattoo. They don't have to flip the lip anymore to check that.
So there's no more paper trail with foal papers as there used to be?
That's correct. There are no physical full papers in your hand anymore, and these are for younger horses. You know, the 5-year-olds and up that were lip tattooed before still have the physical papers, but the younger horses do not have those anymore, and that saves a lot of trouble. Horses shipping the race and the papers are forgotten. They can't get misplaced. It's as simple as the click of a mouse to transfer them, simple as an email. I think it's streamlining racing across North America.
Thanks, Paul. Now let's go with this one.
Sure.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks.